Start by duplicating the template into your Notion workspace. Rename the template after yourself and clean it up. You can also find the tutorial and documentation in this link that has been provided. Now you can add your jokes and content into the database. Click on this button to list the available views. This is the same database, but you can view and process it in multiple ways. Let's organize our content by the type of content that it is. I have two categories, nuggets and jokes. A joke is a complete idea. A nugget can be looser and can be thought of as an incomplete idea, notes, observations, premises, etc. Let's organize our jokes by status, which we can use to pipeline and prioritize incoming jokes. The drawer is for jokes that you don't consider promising and haven't tried on stage as of yet. The backlog is for jokes that are promising and you want to try them eventually at an open mic. This try category is for jokes that you are currently working on at open mics and comedy shows. Once a joke is getting a positive crowd feedback, you want to retain it and it moves into the checkmark category. This is your material that works. I have added another drawer category for jokes that you have tried on stage and are consistently failing. You can move them here to circulate them out of rotation or maybe for future reuse. Now we will prioritize and pipeline our jokes for consideration. I also like to categorize my jokes into themes or bits if I find any. Let's try doing that. Here you can see that the jokes start off as orphans. Either they will be categorized as a bit around a theme, or they will remain standalone until they find a home. You can add a group to create a category for a new bit. Give it a name. I change the color to gray to indicate that this is a new bit that I'm working on. Now we can organize our jokes. After performing the jokes and getting feedback, we can start rating the jokes. I have a 5-point scale that I use, with A being the joke with the highest quality and consistent laugh, and B having a decent but consistent laugh. Once jokes get into this category, you can keep them over the long haul. Otherwise, your focus should be on improving and graduating them into A or B categories. Most jokes will take time to graduate through this process. Sometimes, if you are lucky, you will be able to graduate these jokes immediately, but those are rare instances. Once a joke graduates to a B or an A category, it no longer shows in the rating view. This way, we are always working on our weaker jokes to improve them. Organize by bit is where I prepare my set list for consideration. This is the view you will use most often. Once you have decided to keep the joke or bit, you can change their status to the checkmark. You can also update the status of other jokes. As bits progress and start improving, I change their colors to indicate their quality, similar to the way I do it for the jokes. Once a bit is finalized, I hide it from view to make room for new bits and material. Other views are available for you to browse your database. Here is a walkthrough process of another bit being added and pipelined. We can also move these jokes back to the drawer if they're not working.